welcome back, welcome back. Just got back from a 5-day vacation to Myrtle Beach. Myself, Caitlin, Dalton, Chris, and Steven had a wonderful, blessed time, awesome time. And I was using the bare minimums of my cabinet before we left, and I needed to restock my kitchen. So I went to Dollar General, and I went to Ingles, and I bought some stuff to restock for the next week or so. Since it's just Chris and myself, it should do us all week, maybe a week and a half. So I'm going to show you what I found, what I bought. I didn't film very much while I was on vacation because I was busy having a good time. And I also didn't cook any because it was my vacation too, and I didn't want to cook. So we went out to eat most of the time. We had sandwiches in the room, but that was it. And we, had cereal for breakfast, that kind of things. But for dinner, we went out to eat. Had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. And I'm going to insert some clips right here for you guys to see. What, you dig a hole? How long did this take you?
Come out here.
Wow. That is so cold. Love it. I'm just going to sit here underneath this tent. Yesterday, I got burnt. And I don't want to go through that again today, so I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it. It's a cool breeze. The water is cold. Look how close he is. And he's got pink on him. Bye-bye, birdie. Hope we don't fall in the hole. So, as you can see, we had a good time. Went down there, come back, tired, went to bed, got up this morning. Went to sit with my mom while she's getting her radiation, which she's doing pretty well. She's having some issues with her diabetes with her radiation, but she's doing pretty good. I needed to restock my kitchen. And I was at Dr. Pepper. So Dollar General had a pretty good deal today. If you spent $25 this week, it's only good till tomorrow, I think. But you could use $5 off of $20 or $25, I think. So my stuff was more than that, so I got to use a $5 coupon on these. So I got this stuff. So I'm going to show you what I ended up with from Dollar General. So Here we go. I'll go in here to Dollar General and see what I can find. I do need some Dr. Peppers. I know they've got a deal on those this week, so let's go in there and get some Dr. Pepper and see what else we can find. And then I'm going to go to Ingles. So, there's the deal for Dr. Pepper. Let's get some. I need 3. I got what I got at Dollar General. I'm now at Ingles. I'm going to go in here and see what we can find at a reasonable price that I can restock my kitchen after a vacation. So let's go see what Ingles has. Let's go check out the meat section, and then we'll go from there and see what we can build from that. Hopefully they've got some pretty good deals on some meat. So let's go check and see what the meat section has. Let's see. Got some bone-in chicken. Wow, that's a good deal. It's chicken wings. Let's get that. Do I want any others? This is $2.68. Let's get this one. Let's see. I think I'll get these. The gold ones. Yeah, I'll get these. Check the onions. I need an onion. Let's get a large one. Okay. So here the music was really loud, so I do a voiceover. As you can see, they had their Libby vegetables for 88 cents a can. I ended up getting 2 cans of each of these. I got 2 cans of I'm just here looking around showing you what they have, but I got 2 cans of the corn. I gotta pick them up. I also got 2 cans of green beans, as you'll see right here in just a second. And I also got 2 cans of mixed vegetables. So that ended up being the vegetables I got. I ended up getting 6 cans in total. I just didn't want to get a copyright infringement, so I had to do a voiceover. You know, it's not very often you can see name brand vegetables for 88 cents. You know, fresh ones were out of the budget this week, so I just went ahead and got the canned ones. And here in just a second is where I will show you the cans of mixed vegetables that I got. You know, mixed vegetables can be used in a number of things. Alright, now I got 6 cans of vegetables. Regularly $2.48. They are 98 cents. Let's see what we can get here. Oh man, the tomato sauce is gone. So I got 3 cans of these. I may make some marinara sauce out of this. So here's what my budget looking like so far. So it looks like there's not a really good deal on any of the pasta. So what do I want to get? Let's just get some spaghetti. Regular. I don't like fancy spaghetti. Also got a gallon of milk. Let's see what else we can find. 2 packs of cheese. Need some butter, but they're out. So there is my whole cart. Let's go and see how much damage this cost. And then I'll show you what I got. Here's what I got from Dollar General. I needed Dr. Pepper. That was my priority. It was 3 for $15. So I got those. I got 2 packages of the Velveeta cheese sauce. I got a can of chicken breast, can of chili with beans, black beans, Rotel mild, 2 containers of Hungry Jack hash browns, and some Spanish rice. This ended up being, with my drinks, $25.03, and that was with my $5 coupon. So I ended up spending a little less on that trip than I thought I would, since I had enough to use the $5 coupon. So I went back in and got 2 other things. And this is what I found that I got. And this stuff cost me $4.75. I got a box of the cheese sauce, and I got a can of tomato sauce. That ended up being $4.75. So there's my haul from the Dollar General. It ended up being right at $30 for that, for the cases of Dr. Pepper and those. That's what I got. Now for my haul from Ingles. Ingles had a pretty good deal on some markdown chicken, so I got probably $13, $14 worth of chicken, and it's quite heavy. So let me show you what I got from Ingles. A gallon of milk. Story about the gallon of milk. I was going to get half a gallon, but the gallon ended up being only 10 cents more than a half a gallon. So I got a gallon of milk. I got 2 packages of cheese, 2 packages of taco seasoning, 3 pounds of potatoes, a sweet onion, spaghetti. These were 88 cents a piece, so I got 2 cans of mixed vegetables, 2 cans of sweet corn, 2 cans of green beans. These were 98 cents for the tomatoes, so I got 3 cans of the Hunt's diced basil, garlic, and oregano that I'm going to make marinara out of. I got some Sweet Baby Ray's garlic parmesan. Got some corn tortillas. I got a pound of ground beef and 2 big packages of chicken. This ended up being $50.03 for that. So I ended up spending $80.41 after tax. $80.41 after tax, because we pay tax on our food here in Tennessee. So, you know, about between 9.5% and 10%. So, you know, you could have got this a little bit cheaper where you live if you don't have taxes. So, but it was a pretty good haul for $80. And like I said, this will probably feed Chris and myself for at least a week, maybe a couple more days than a week. So that's what I ended up getting. So I had stuff at the beach I couldn't bring home with me because I didn't have a cooler and it would have spoiled. So I had to go and replenish our cabinets and our refrigerator. And it'll do us for a while. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. Tell me if you saw anything on the shelves that you would have got that I didn't. Like I said, I'm pretty pleased with what I got. So don't forget to like, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, and to share this video. And until next time, bye.